Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another week. And this week, I don't have a lot to do. Like this morning, I need to clean up because my cabin is giving me van life vibes. And when I say van life vibes, I mean that it just gets cluttered quickly to me because it's a small space. And if things aren't put in their place, then it just seems like it's cluttered. But I know it's not actually cluttered. Today is laundry day as far as my bedding, so I have to wash my bedding today. I'm going to wash my hair today, and I'm also going to braid my hair because it's just more practical to do that in the wintertime. But I have things that I'm going to be doing this week, like I need to go to the doctor. I have a doctor's appointment because if you didn't know, I am a veteran. I was in the Army and I'm a disabled veteran now, and I've been having some issues with my side, and so they're going to be checking that out. So I'll be going to the doctor. I have to check my mailbox. I need to go do a supply run for art, some art supplies that I need to get. And I'm gonna head over to my property, walk onto my property, and yeah, so I'll just bring you guys along. I am really loving this cabin. It is so perfect. Like if I was to pick this cabin up and put it onto my land, it would be similar to this. The only thing I feel like I would need is I would want to have a bedroom. So my own bedroom separate. So I wouldn't want it in a studio space. But the bathroom is perfect. And the kitchen I would expand because I like to cook. So I would just open up the area and give myself a lot more cabinet space. And then I would have one standing loft with the window. I think that would be another thing. I would want a couple of more windows. I know that doesn't make sense for the winter time because then you have the drafts coming in from the windows and everything, but I really like an open space, and this is beautiful because for me, my desk is situated where I'm looking out into the tree line there, and the snow is there, and every now and then some type of wildlife comes walking from that direction. And so the windows are perfect size, but I would definitely maybe add a second or third window in maybe either the kitchen space, because the space would be a lot larger, and then of course in my room. But I love this little cabin, and I've been considering cabins for my build to just buy something manufactured. My dilemma with that is that I just don't feel that when you look at it from the outside, it looks original. And if I'm going to be somewhere for the rest of my life, so to speak, I want it to be something that I've come up with. So I've been struggling between putting a yurt on the property, putting a cabin like this on the property, or building a small cottage. I still don't know, but I do know that I love the way the owners have put together this space, and that it looks really modern. And so I'm keeping that in my little think tank up here for when I begin building on my land. Yeah, but okay, enough of that. I ramble for like 2 minutes. All right, let's get to cleaning this spot because I want to be able to paint today. And so I just need to laundry and, get my hair done. So we'll do that. One of my projects for the winter is to recreate my art site. So I have my main website, which is excursionsbyangels.com, and then I have my photography site. My main website is linked to my photography site, but I do have my own main site that I have all of my gallery on, because they're the ones that actually produce the photos in their lab and ship them out to my customers. My dilemma is that I have too many pictures. So everything is kind of categorized. So we have featured photos and flora. I have a sunflowers collection, wildlife section. I have on the water, which is a lot of me kayaking and things that I've taken while I was on the water. Landscape stuff and insects, because I like taking pictures of insects if I can catch them. Seascapes or things with the ocean, and then my cityscape section. And I want to kind of streamline it a little bit. And what I'm thinking, let's go into like featured photos here. I want to take away a lot of the photographs. So when you get onto there, the featured photos section, it kind of tells you, it has like the photos that I really like, and those are the ones that are highlighted on there. So I want to change those out. I want to add some things like some of my Iceland photos, some of my photos from Bali. I am working on a glacier collection, which are photos of glacier in itself, the entirety of the glacier, and then pieces of the ice from the glacier. So that is going to be like one of those little specialty boutique-y type galleries that'll be on here where people can purchase stuff. So you go on and you see that I have these different photographs on there, and when you go to buy something, let's go with the bear, because I love the bear photo. It's one of my favorites. I actually have a blanket that I made from this photograph right here. So you go in and then you say that you want to get some wall art, and you want it to be a metal scape, like metal medium that you're going to be putting it onto. So you would click on it and then the size that you want, and then you can, as the customer, it'll break it down to where it's at. So this is all that you would get in the photograph, but you can actually move the photo if you wanted to, like kind of crop it down the way that you want to see it. So let's say go into the high gloss. Now you see how it's cropped it down. It's in a 5x7, and then you can move it to where you want the photo to be printed or put onto your art form. So my goal is by January 1st to have my website revamped, so that, and the prices updated with the shipping and everything. So everything kind of is produced at a lab, mainly the lab that my calendars came from, but at a lab that's closer to that person, and even those that are overseas are able to purchase product from my site. And I'm just trying to like expand as a landscape photographer, because eventually I would like for this to be my business. I love being a tour director, but I feel like I'm missing out because I'm working during the summer times, and so I'm missing out on some great pictures. And I want to be able to travel a little bit in the summertime. So I'm trying to lean more into my business and selling things like pieces of art, like paintings and my photography, just to help support me and so that I can become more self-sufficient. But I do love tour directing, so I'm not stopping that for a while. And eventually I do want to have my own retreat for women and bring them out and do some glamping here in Alaska. But I need to take baby steps. So I know that that is down the road, maybe not too far down the road, but down the road a little bit. But yeah, this is a project that I am working on, which is getting my website put together so that I can sell more photography. The goal is to try to, so the way I have my site set up is I won't get paid any money until I reach a certain amount of money that's kind of in a bank. Like you can get paid whenever you want, but I want to make it a goal. So my first goal is $500 worth of art. And so when I meet that goal, and that's gonna make me so happy. I have had this site up for a couple of years, and I haven't sold very many, to be honest. Like truthfully, I haven't sold very many prints from my website. And it could be a marketing thing. It could be I don't talk about it a lot, and people can't find me. But I'm gonna work on being better at that and putting myself out there. I think as part of that. Imposter syndrome that I sometimes feel that my work isn't good enough, but I feel also that I need to take the chance and put myself out there. And so this year I really need to work on that, and I need to hold myself accountable to these goals that I'm trying to obtain. But yeah, my website here, I'll leave the link down here or up there and in my description if you guys want to go check out my site. It has everything on there from, like, we'll go back to the bears. It has everything on there from prints to fine art prints and wall art to keepsakes, which I really like the keepsake section because you can get ornaments. This is where I got my blanket from, which is, I love that blanket. It's one of my favorite throw blankets. But mugs and different things like that, magnets. So you can get just little things. Every little thing helps me out in what I'm trying to do, and you get a little piece of art while you're at it. Okay, well, I want to get outside today. I want to go and grab my game camera or my trail camera off of the property. So here we are. We'll walk in, and hopefully the snow isn't too deep, and see what the land looks like. Hopefully there's no moose on the property right now, but I'll be going in slowly, looking for tracks, just to make sure I don't disturb anyone who might be visiting the land today besides myself. So let me get my coat on and let's get going. All right, let's take a walk. The snow is pretty deep, but I had the boots for today. Last time I didn't have the boots, so I don't have to run. I do see moose tracks. These are old moose tracks though that I'm seeing. Let me see. There. I'm gonna walk in, not through my forest, but along the road, just because I can see better. It's a wider view for me to be able to see. But this snow is deep. Kind of fluffy though, so it's not too hard. I need to buy some snowshoes. Just walking in the moose's tracks since it's already dug out. So there's all kinds of little prints around here. Wow. Oh, so pretty. Let me figure out how to flip this camera around so I can show you guys what I'm doing. I also have a I have a hand warmer inside of my pocket to keep my hands warm. But let me flip this camera around. Right. How pretty it is. How high up. So these are tracks here, you can see that is from a moose and in that direction. Doesn't look like anybody's on it, but my camera is way in there. So pretty. If I'm going to walk in, I'm not walking that way because that snow is deep down there. I would have to walk along the road this way, and then there's a trail that goes in. So let's go ahead and walk that way now. Whew, snow is deep. This is a major game trail. And you can see it's being well used. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty back there. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? One day I'm gonna have a cabin. My cabin is gonna be right over this way. Right here, where we're walking, is going to be part of my driveway to get in, and some place where I can hang out and see my lake that is down there. Let's find this camera. There's some goose droppings right there. The camera should be right here. I see it. So we're just gonna grab the camera and we're gonna head out. Oh wow, the moose walked right past the camera. Cool. This is a good spot for it. My hands are cold. So I bought this thing. It's like a little hand warmer. This thing is clutch. Whew. Well, guys, let's head out. Just want to come and walk on the property really in the wintertime and see what it looks like. I need my snowshoes. I'm going to be coming in and out the property. Need my snowshoes to do that. Just to get back to the truck and get home before the sun sets. Ah! The trees are attacking me. Wow. So pretty. To think I own this. I own this. This is mine. It's crazy.